Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us on this virtual event. I'm so excited to share with you today. Someone invited you to this event today because they think either our products and or our business could be a great fit for you. So just wanted to talk to you a little bit about today, about Rodan+Fields and how this may fit into your life. My name is Lori Neighbors, and I'm joining you from McKinney, Texas. I will be co-leading this presentation with my friend and business partner, Gina Perkins. We'll tell you a little bit more about ourselves in just a few minutes. We're visual people, so we have some slides that we'll be sharing today, and if you're only joining us via phone, not to worry, we'll be posting the replay a little later on today.
Perfect. So not only are we visual people, we are also planners. So we wanted to let you know a little bit more about what to expect in these next 30 minutes. So Lori's going to give you a little background on our company. I'm going to talk with you about our products, and then we're going to end the call with some information about how you might join us in Rodan+Fields in one capacity or another. So with that said, get comfy, grab your lunch or your snack or cup of coffee, and I'm going to hand it on back to Lori to get started.
Thank you, Gina. So I am super excited today for a few reasons. One is that I love what I do, and I love any opportunity that I can get to share this business and these products with as many people as possible. The other thing that gets me really excited is this is all a virtual event. We have people on this call right now from all over the US. And how cool is that they are all fitting this in the little spare moments of their day and continuing on with their normal activities. I just think that's really neat. So the first thing I wanted to do is tell you a little bit about myself. So my background is actually not in skincare. My background is in the medical field, and I'm an X-ray and CAT scan technologist. But for the last 10 years, I've had the privilege of being a stay-at-home mom to my two beautiful girls who are now 10 and 7. And being a mom has truly been one of life's greatest joys for me. I love being present in my daughter's lives. I love being able to take them to school and pick them up and take them to their activities and never miss any of their milestones. But you know what? If I'm honest, it's also been one of life's greatest challenges as well. So my Rodan+Fields journey started about 3 years ago, and it started with a prayer because both of my girls were in school full time. They no longer needed me for every waking moment of the day, and I found myself a bit lost. I wondered, who was this girl looking back at me in the mirror? And so I prayed so hard for some form of opportunity, something that would inspire me, something that would challenge me. And you know what? A paycheck would be really awesome too. One of my favorite suggestions actually came from my husband, who suggested that he traveled extensively for work at the time, and he suggested that perhaps I become his sort of travel planner and arrange his schedule and things like that. And I told him, while I appreciated his suggestion, I was looking for something a little bit different, something really that was mine. Well, in case you don't know this already, be careful what you pray for, because one day I received what I thought then was a very random Facebook message from a high school friend that I hadn't talked to in 20 years. And she said she had a friend out in California with a growing skincare business and that I should give her a call because she thought I would be great at it. And I want you to know it took me about 2 seconds to completely blow that message off because 1, I didn't know anything about business, and 2, I washed my face with a Dove bar and water just sometimes. But something about that message would not leave me alone, and I finally decided to contact Tanya to hear what she had to say. I was fully prepared to say no. I was the biggest skeptic. But after learning about the brand, after learning about the guarantee of all the products and seeing some of the product results, I jumped in with both feet. I didn't know a soul using the products. I'd never seen them. I'd never smelled them. But I signed on and I haven't looked back since. And now not only do I have the best skin of my life, but I am contributing in a very significant way to our family's income, which is a pretty awesome feeling as a stay-at-home mom. My husband was able to take a job with a lot less travel and a little more risk because of the security of our Rodan+Fields income. And we are actually right at this moment in the middle of a move and buying a new home, which I'm proud to say that I will be able to help make the mortgage payment with our income from Rodan+Fields. So, but as great as the paycheck is, I always say it's the cherry on the top. The best thing for me has been the personal growth that I have received and the friendships that I have made, friendships that I would have never known otherwise without this business. And speaking of friendships, I would now like to introduce you to my friend and business partner, Gina Perkins.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lori. I never get tired of hearing your story because it's your story that resonated so personally with me that I remember reaching out to you on one of our group Facebook pages probably at least 2 years ago now. Right. So yes. And who would have thought you in Texas, me in Oregon would become really great friends who have still never met face to face. So anyway, thank you so much for that introduction. And, the part of your story that has always resonated most with me is the part about so badly wanting and really needing something that was just yours. So to back up a little bit, I have not always lived in Oregon. In fact, this has been a very recent development. Prior to moving here 6 months ago, I was living in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is actually where I was born and raised. And I feel really proud of the working resume that I had built while living in the Bay Area. I had represented really large companies like Visa and PayPal and Facebook, and I really loved working, and I really loved all of those jobs. And then my husband and I got pregnant 6 years ago with our first daughter, and we had some heart-to-hearts about what life might look like once she was born. And we both decided, after crunching the numbers 7,000 times and making it by the skin of our teeth, that I would become a stay-at-home mom. And that's what I did. And interestingly enough, it was a huge blessing, something that I am ever grateful for, but it was not all rainbows and glitter and unicorns. Actually, let me take that back. That is all that it was rainbow, unicorns, and glitter. And I so missed using my brain in a challenging capacity. I missed being around adults. I missed the energy of working with other professionals. I missed going to the bathroom alone. And quite honestly, I missed being rewarded for achieving certain professional milestones. So at about the time that I was totally losing myself and getting awfully depressed, a friend started talking to me about Rodan+Fields. And like Lori, I think I blew her off for quite a while and just thought I don't know anything about skin, and also have you looked at my skin? So at that time, I was really contending with what had gotten to be the worst point of my sun damage on my face. I had actually had to get a biopsy on one of my sunspots. And anyway, she was just a wonderful friend who is now a business partner and mentor, Emily. She didn't give up on me. I did my due diligence. I read and researched all that I could about the company and realized that this could, one, be an answer to what I was searching for in terms of something that belonged to just me, while also finally addressing my sun damage. And so I finally said yes. At 38 years old, I got the best skin of my life on sun damage that I did not think would ever go away because nothing else had ever worked. And I have a business that I am the boss of. And that's been really powerful. So to kind of bring this story full circle, we're living in Oregon now because my husband had a dream. He's super passionate about coffee and wanted to immerse himself in the world of coffee. And so we moved to Oregon without a job. He did not have a job. He gave up his corporate career in pursuit of this dream. And we had the confidence and financial stability to do that because of my Rodan+Fields business. So I feel really proud of that. And I feel really proud to show my daughters an authentic work-life balance where I am able to contribute in such substantial ways to our family's bottom line while having never had to miss any of their gymnastics classes or horseback riding lessons. So I love Rodan+Fields because of that. So anyway, thank you so much for getting to know me a little bit better. I am going to pass it on back to Lori while I pull up some of our slides. So Lori, back on over to you.
Thank you so much, Gina. I love your story, and I so love that we were connected through this business. And one of these days soon, we are going to meet face-to-face in person, and I cannot wait. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the background of our company and why this is such an exciting time in Rodan+Fields. So on this first slide, you may recognize these two ladies who are pictured here. They are our founders, Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields. They are Stanford-trained, board-certified dermatologists, the most successful dermatologists in skincare. They actually still practice today out in the Bay Area of California. If you're curious, there's about a 2-year wait list to get in to see them. But you might also know them as the creators of a little company called Proactive Solution. Now, as many of you may be aware, traditional business models have changed. Not only that, but the way that we find out about great products and the way that we shop for them has changed. Rodan+Fields actually began in high-end retail in the early 2000s. Our products were marketed under the Estee Lauder umbrella in stores like Henry Bendel, Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom, and we did really well there. In fact, we were the #1 clinical brand in Nordstrom when the decision was made to exit retail. So that's right, the doctors chose to leave traditional brick and mortar retail and enter the world of direct sales. This is key, and I want you to understand this point. We were and are an established, successful skincare brand that chose direct sales as our distribution chain for our products. Now, why would we do that? Well, it turns out the doctors were really ahead of their time. They saw the early trends that showed the way people were making purchases was changing. Rather than taking the word of the sales clerk behind the counter or at the store, people are relying on the recommendation of friends and people they know. So think about where you go if you need a plumber, or you want to buy a car, or put in a pool, or you need a pediatrician. Where do you go? You go to your friends, right? You ask your friends what they've used and what they would recommend. The same is true for skincare products. And anti-aging is big business. It's almost a $3 billion market. And Rodan+Fields is leading the way in redefining social commerce with innovative, proven skincare solutions. So it turns out that Drs. Rodan+Fields made a very smart decision. So here you'll see an indicator of our success and growth. Rodan+Fields is currently the fastest growing premium skincare line in the US and has been for the past 6 years in a row. And currently, we're the 4th largest premium skincare company in the US. We are outpacing our competition in triple-digit growth. So who is our competition? Well, it's a few companies that you actually may have heard of. Clinique, Lancome, Estee Lauder. Well, considering these companies have been around for over 60 years, it is so exciting to know that Rodan+Fields has just begun. And it's crazy to think what's possible. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Gina to share some information about our incredible products.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lori. I am so passionate about our products, not only because they do what they say they're going to do, but because I went through quite an amazing journey to begin my own regimen. Prior to Rodan+Fields, I had only ever used organic products. And that was, and really still is, such a personal value of mine. However, like I mentioned when I was sharing a little bit about myself, those products just weren't even touching the horrendous damage that years under the sun without sunscreen had done to my face. So when Emily first introduced Rodan+Fields to me, It took me a while to jump in because I really wanted to take my time researching the products and the company. And at the end of all of that research, what I came to determine is that if I were going to rely on a dermatology grade skincare line to fix my skin, which, by the way, is really the option I was left with considering how bad things had gotten, then really this would be the company that I would feel comfortable putting my trust in. And here I am now. My sun damage has been repaired, and yet I am still 100% committed to these anti-aging products. So I realized that the fact of the matter is not everyone has sun damage like I did, but everyone is aging all the time. People from 15 to 100 years old really care about their skin. It's not only a reflection of our inner health, but it's the gateway to our self-confidence. And here at Rodan+Fields, our goal is to allow everyone access to dermatological skincare. Basically, we want to turn your bathroom into a virtual skincare clinic without an appointment and provide excellent skincare within just minutes every day. So part of why our products work so well is really in their delivery. Our multi-med therapy regimens are designed to deliver the right ingredients and the right formulations in the right order. No more sporadic shopping. You get your cleanser from Target, maybe a moisturizer from Nordstrom. Perhaps your dermatologist, writes a prescription for some sort of treatment. No, what you want are products that are meant to work together systematically to complement and react upon each other for maximum results. Each of our regimens come with a cleanser, a toner or a treatment, a sunscreen for the daytime, and maybe a moisturizer, depending on which regimen you purchase, for night. All right, so what are these clinically proven regimens? Here we have our Redefine line. I consider our Redefine line our flagship line. This is the regimen for the appearance of fine lines, pores, loss of firmness, or maybe the larger wrinkles. This line is what beauty editors have affectionately referred to as Spanx for the face. And this is really our maintenance line. This is the line that we all aspire to graduate to for long-term maintenance. So perhaps we start off with a specialized regimen to treat a specific skin concern, but what our goal is to end up on Redefine. Here are some before and after photos of clients who have used this regimen. I mean, it's insane. Did you even know that you could age backward? It's true. We can actually stimulate our skin to perform more like it did when we were younger. And the earlier we start doing this, the earlier we start stimulating our skin, the longer we can go before the signs of aging start to appear. I mean, seriously, can I get an amen on that? And listen, honey, if you're sitting over there and you're one of the lucky ones who still haven't seen the signs of aging begin, this is a wonderful regimen for you too. You can continue to ward off the wrinkles by giving your skin this good stuff. All right, next up is our Soothe regimen. This is a regimen for sensitive skin. When you think of Soothe, I want you to think about relief. So redness, irritation, sensitive skin, Soothe is totally your answer. If you're one of those people who react easily to new cosmetics or products, this is the place for you to start. And here's the thing. It's not just that people with sensitive skin can tolerate Soothe. It's that Soothe is clinically proven to repair the damaged protective barrier in our skin. That damage is also the root cause of eczema, rosacea, and other forms of chronic sensitivity. And while Soothe reduces inflammation, redness, and discomfort in just minutes, it is so mild, you guys. It's mild enough that it can be used on children 2 years old and older. I actually keep the active treatment portion of this regimen called Soothe Sensitive Skin Treatment in my first aid kit because I've used it on bug bites. I've used it on my girls' heat rashes. I've used it when the weather changes and their skin gets dry and chapped, and it is a miracle worker. My husband also uses it for shaving, but we'll talk about that just a little bit later. All right, our purple line. This is our Unblemished line. This is a regimen for acne and post-acne marks and is for both adults and teens. Again, our multi-med therapy really comes into play here as well. This approach, our multi-med therapy approach, is clinically proven to combat the entire acne cycle. With acne, you really don't want to just spot treat because blemishes actually start under the skin 2 whole weeks before you even see them surface. So by treating the whole face with all 4 steps in this regimen, Unblemished reduces breakouts by 60% and scarring by 80%. Now, the most common question that we get as consultants is Unblemished really just the same thing as Proactive? No, it's not. Our Unblemished cleanser is sulfur-based. Sulfur is the only proven acne medicine that not only unclogs pores, but also reduces redness and calms skin. It's one of the components that makes Unblemished a little bit less harsh than Proactive. What's also unique about Unblemished and different from Proactive is that it comes with a choice of 2 different toners. One option being a toner that fades those dark marks that often follow a pimple and stay with our clients over time. The other, if you don't have post-acne scarring, is a clarifying toner that's packed with antioxidants to calm your complexion. One more Unblemished fun fact that we're really, really proud of is that Unblemished has grown so popular due to its incredible results that the regimen has recently been named the #1 premium acne brand in the United States. Wow. All right, here we have Reverse. Reverse. I love that Reverse is gold in color. The packaging is gold in color because that is exactly what Reverse is to me, pure gold. This is the regimen that made me a believer in Rodan+Fields. Reverse is a regimen that helps reduce brown spots, sun damage, dullness, discoloration. Women who have had that lovely pregnancy mask called melasma have found total relief, total reversal from melasma with this particular line. So using this line literally takes the brown damage away, that hyperpigmentation reverses that and leaves a glowing complexion behind. If you're somebody who has really stubborn brown spots or sun damage, we also have a Reverse Accelerator pack, and the active ingredient in that is hydroquinone, which is exactly what a dermatologist would prescribe. So incredible. Of course, if you are like me, not only was the sun damage at the top of your list to address, but also the fine lines. A lot of times when we suffer from sun damage, we have such a huge loss in collagen. So our skin starts to sag and wrinkle where we don't want it to. So you can see with some of these people, not only have they found relief from the sun damage, but also some of those fine lines by adding in some of our Redefine pieces with that as well, which is a beauty about our products, is that they can be intertwined. All right, on to our tools. To accelerate results on problem areas, we have some tools to talk about. So the silver one on the left is called our macro exfoliator. Exfoliation is really one of the most important things we can do for our skin as we age. And with this little handheld baby, in just 5 minutes, once a week, we can remove 5 million dead skin cells. So that handheld tool right there comes with a diamond tip head, which is the same exact thing that your esthetician or dermatologist would use to, scrape off your dead skin cells. And then it comes complete with a suction, so that you're not just redistributing those dead skin cells where they would sit atop your skin and soak up your good product, but it actually completely removes them from your face, revealing such a healthy, vibrant, fresh skin underneath all the environmental debris, along with the dead skin cells that pile up on your skin. All right. That didn't sound very glamorous at all, but you know what? Dead skin cells are not glamorous. So the middle tool is our Redefine AMP MD. It is a magic wand. If you have heard of microneedling, that's exactly what this is. And by the way, microneedling is said to be the 2016 beauty trend of the year. What this tool does is, when swept across your face very gently for no more than 1 minute at a time, or 1 minute in a sitting, that roller that is equipped with about 200 micro needles creates little channels in your skin. These channels allow the product that follow the treatment to absorb up to 500% more effectively. In addition, as your skin works to repair those little microchannels, it stimulates the production of collagen. This is my all-time favorite tool. It has helped tremendously with some of the deeper lines across my forehead. So this wand was really created for the face and the neck, but we've seen clients have success on using it on their chest, even their stretch marks on their bellies. I can attest to it completely eradicating scars. The biopsy that I was talking to you about left a pretty huge scar across my forehead, and the scar is no longer visible at all. Finally, we have our newest tool here, and this is called Redefine Acute Care. This is skincare specifically for expression lines. So, your laugh lines, your crow's feet, the 11s between your eyebrows, the parentheses around your mouth. These are really little kidney-shaped patches. They are equipped with hyaluronic acid and peptides. Hyaluronic acid is something that our bodies produce naturally, but as we get older, produces less and less. So you adhere these patches to your expression lines. The active ingredients activate with your body heat, and they melt into your wrinkles, literally filling them as you sleep. 95% of our clients see a huge, dramatic result, change, reduction in wrinkle, if not complete wrinkle. The wrinkles are gone the next day. So just takes one use. All right. Here, just to show you the power of using our regimens with our tools. I'm telling you, it is possible to age backwards. And then again, some visuals to show you about our acute care and how well it works. It's no wonder Forbes has voted acute care as the #1 new tool. I'm sorry, the Forbes most innovative beauty product in 2014. So one of the other questions that we often get asked as consultants is Rodan+Fields only for women? And it's absolutely not. So all of our products and tools are just as effective on men. However, earlier this year, we packaged a special regimen to address men's shaving needs, and it's called Beyond the Shave. This regimen has grouped together some of our most popular products to help soften facial hair for a smoother shave, and then to moisturize and protect freshly shaven skin. So there you have it. That is our product overview in a nutshell. I know it was a lot to listen to. We have a ton of other products, but we can let the consultant who invited you to this call tell you more about that. For now, what I want to leave you with is that because we're so confident that you'll be as pleased with your products as we have been, and because the doctors really want you to feel comfortable in trying something new, we offer a 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. That applies to our products and our tools. And right now, we do have several special promotion packages, which include both a regimen and a tool at a really steep discount. So you've listened to all that and you're thinking, oh my gosh, how do I even know where to start? Which regimen is best for me? Well, luckily, as consultants, we don't have to diagnose. That was another huge draw for me when I was considering this business opportunity, since I had no experience in skincare. The doctors here have made it so easy for us as consultants and you as clients. We have an accurate online diagnostic solution tool, which brings the doctors straight to you. Or for more advanced help, we have a staff of product experts and dermatology nurses available with just a phone call away. The consultant who invited you to this event can walk you through these options. Whew. Thank you for hanging in there with me for that portion of the call. I'm going to hand it back to Lori so that she can tell us a little more about how these products come together for us as clients and business partners.
Thank you so much, Gina, for that great overview. I love all of our products, and I use them and recommend them to everyone. I can't imagine going back to my days of Dove Bar and water. But what I want to say is that I really also love our business model. And this is honestly one of the parts that I was most afraid of in the beginning. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And I was terrified. But I'm thrilled to be able to explain a little bit about what we do for you guys today. So you're going to see on this next slide a few of the perks of being a Rodan+Fields consultant. And this is why we call this business Redefined. So as I said earlier, the biggest perk for me has been personal growth. But I can tell you without a doubt, all of these perks are amazing. With Rodan+Fields, you are truly your own boss. You run your business how you see fit. We always say that this is a business for yourself, but you are never by yourself. Our team is committed to helping each other succeed. So whether you want to just get the greatest discount on the products or you'd like to replace your current income, our team will support you in getting there. None of us has any extra hours in the day. We are all busy with work and kids and commitments. But Rodan+Fields allows you to work from anywhere. We are able to fit this business in the very spare moments of time that we do have, 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there. And as I said, whether you'd like to earn enough money for a shameless shoe fund or a monthly date night or to pay your mortgage or retire yourself, we can show you the way to get there. Our team is among the best of the best, and the support we have for one another is unmatched. So let's talk about some of the amazing press that we get at the company, because it really helps us build our businesses. This type of media coverage, it doesn't just happen to anyone, but we've received over 112 million media impressions on print, web, and television last year alone. And you know, the greatest thing about this is that it's absolutely free. Rodan+Fields doesn't pay a dime for us to be featured in these magazines or on these shows, but rather beauty editors recognize that our cutting-edge products provide lasting results. And television shows like the Today Show are featuring our company as leaders in our industry for really good reason. And speaking of the Today Show, last year we had a really cool thing happen. They recognized us as a social commerce leader. And another great thing is that our doctors were recognized as 2 of the top 10 most successful women entrepreneurs of this decade. And some of the other names on that list, just in case you're curious, one was Oprah, another Tory Burch, and Beyonce. This is the kind of company that we keep and the kind of recognition that we get, and it's because we're doing something right. So let's talk about timing. So the doctors have shared their vision, and they plan for Rodan+Fields to be around the world, just like they did with Proactive. So let me put this into perspective for you. Proactive is sold in over 180 countries and accounts for over 80% of the global acne market. Rodan+Fields is currently only in the US and Canada, with our next international expansion coming this fall in Australia. What that means for us in terms of building a business is that this is only the beginning. There's so much growth ahead of us still here in the US and Canada alone, and to have the opportunity to be a part of this company before it's sold in 180 countries is absolutely huge. So think about it. Where would you be today if you'd had the opportunity to partner with the doctors when they created Proactive? Now, I know Gina and I have given you a lot of information today about the products and about the business. Thank you so much for hanging on with us. You may be asking yourself, what's next for me? So I'm going to start by sharing some information about our preferred customer program for those of you who are interested in trying out our products. Our PC program is basically our customer loyalty program. There is a one-time fee of $19.95 to enroll in the program, but that gets you 10% off all products all the time and free shipping on all your scheduled orders. It's also our auto replenishment program. Now, before I lose you and you worry about ending up with a bathroom counter full of product that you can't use fast enough, let me say that nothing is ever shipped to you without contacting you first. The company sends an email before anything is ever shipped. You are able to customize your order to just the things you want, and if you don't need anything, you can delay. So you say what you want and when you want it. As we mentioned earlier, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee on everything that we offer. So there's absolutely no risk. The only thing you have to lose is acne and some red, irritated skin, wrinkles, and dark spots. So that sounds like a win-win to me. Okay, so if you're excited about what we shared about our brand and where our company is headed, if you want to try the products yourself and get the deepest discount that we offer and share them with others and maybe earn a paycheck, then I would highly recommend that you go ahead and get started in this business as a consultant. So here you're going to see all of the ways that you can start your own business. As you can see, we have options to fit every budget. For less than the price of a pair of shoes, you can open your own business with the two brightest minds in dermatology who've already created a billion-dollar brand. Now, the two most popular business kits are the Big Business Launch Kit and the RFX Express Business Kit. These two kits offer all of our products, and they are offered at a one-time huge discount of half off retail. If you ask any small business owner, I can tell you for certain they can't even pay the electric bill for less than $1,000. So this is a tremendous opportunity. It's worth every penny to be able to start your business with all the tools that you need to be successful. And our team is absolutely incredible to work with. I can say with complete confidence that you will truly be supported in anything that you need in this business once you give it a shot. And remember, there is no risk to see if this is right for you. Even our business comes with the same 60-day guarantee as our products. So if you're even thinking about it a little bit, I invite you to go ahead and jump in.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lori. I am so glad I jumped in and you jumped in. And, I'm just excited about anybody on this call today that heard anything that struck a chord in you. Please know that we appreciate your time. We appreciate you listening through our own personal stories, our company backgrounds, our product overview. And then finally, if our invitation to join us in business or to join as a connector, or even your willingness to to join us as a customer, or even your willingness to be a connector for us, if any of those things are things that you would like to continue talking about, please go back to the consultant who invited you to join this event and continue that conversation. So again, we thank you so much. We hope you have a really great afternoon and enjoy. It's finally sunny out here in Portland after hailing for the past 2 days. So enjoy the sun. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.